Howdy everybody, out here trying this area. Just a little pull out on the side of the road. Got an older church across the river and some picnic tables, so we'll see what pops up. The maps from the 1940s show that this has been a pull out for a while. Let's get to it. First coin of the day, 2-cent coin. They stopped making these in the 80s. I think this one's dated 1983, but at least there's some stuff that's not terribly modern here. Let's get back to it. Next coin, little 1-center. It's got the fern on it. Again, they stopped making these back in the 80s. Yeah, so there are some coins here. Digging some aluminum, but that's expected. It is a roadside stop. Mostly pull tabs, cans, and such like that. Yeah, let's get back to it. Before we do that, I want to give a shout out to the Sluicers. You can find a link to their channel in the bottom here. Last weekend they did a live stream on different VDIs, different readings that things found in here in New Zealand give. Some of the old coins that I wasn't used to. So big thanks to those guys. And if you're going to Tecton in New Zealand, swing on by and check that video out. I'll put a link in the description. It's worth having a look because the coins here ring up a lot different than they do in the States, and I'm sure anywhere else. Alright, so we got the first spendable money for the day. Not real deep, just $1, but we'll take that. $19.91. Back to it. So I've been hunting mainly high signals just to see what's here. Most of the area I was in earlier was disturbed. Found a lot of 1 and 2 cent coins, but it was, again, really disturbed and trashy. And I saw this bench, and I remembered, oh yeah, in New Zealand there's the Queen's Chain. So either side of the waterways for, you know, a chain, which is an old measurement, I think it's about 22 feet, is public land. Anyway, just dug this, high tone again. It's a 1 cent coin, but it's Australian. Wasn't expecting that, but I guess there is quite a bit of mix of money back in the day. I think they probably decimalized the same time we New Zealand did. Looks like this was dated 1966, which is cool because they stopped making silver coins here in the 60s. So still a chance of a silver. Get back to it. So I just dug this. It's a 50-cent coin. It's got the Endeavour that was Captain Cook's ship on the back of it, and then the front it's got Queen Elizabeth, 1977. It's a big coin, rang up a 17. Got another one of those massive 20-cent coins. This one's from the 80s. Cool. So some coins are starting to show up. I like this area. It's a lot less junky. It's not right next to the car pullout, so fewer bits of aluminum, although I'm still finding some. Got the river right there. And a nice old church right across the way with a footbridge to this area. So yeah, we'll keep at it. So I just got a signal out here. It was mixed in with the gravel. And as you can tell, it was pretty deep. I thought I was digging another 1 or 2 cent coin. But it wasn't. It was a British penny. That's King Edward on the front. You can see I dinged him a little. But on the back, we got Britannia. 1908. Cool. I'm happy with that. British copper. Yeah. All right, let's get back to it. See if there's anything else. That's there's definitely silvers being circulated around that time. Cool. All right, so I just got it out the hole. I'm not sure what it is yet. It is a big copper. I think it's a halfpenny. Looks like a New Zealand halfpenny. 1942. That's a good sign. Cool. World War II era New Zealand halfpenny. Here's old King George there. Yeah, the Haitiki halfpenny. Cool. First one of those I found. See if there's anything else around it. So, just found another penny. This is a New Zealand one, 1961. And It's got Queen Elizabeth on the front. She was monarch by then. Sorry for the noise of the traffic. That's a young Lizzie. And yeah, I don't remember what bird was on here. But yeah, 1961 New Zealand penny. Cool, back to it. So I've switched to the other side of the road, still following the Queen's chain rule. It's kind of low down here. I wasn't expecting to find much. This just popped up. It was super shallow. It's a King George penny, New Zealand, 1952. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It wasn't even very deep, probably 2-3 inches. Cool. Circle around in here a bit. There's not a lot of trash either, which is good. See what we can find next. So I dug up a 2-cent coin. There's good signals in here and not a lot of trash. Thought I was digging another coin, but I don't know what that is. That looks like a piece of jewelry. Looks like it might be precious. Let's see what we got here. It rang up like small silver. I think that's going to be silver. It's monogrammed. Yeah, here's some initials on that. Let me get this cleaned up, see what we got. So it is monogrammed. Let's see if we can get that to focus. It's engraved, I guess I should say. I'm reading V.M. Bain. I'm fairly certain that's silver. It's got the weight to it. It rang up like it. It doesn't have any hallmarks on it. But I'm gonna have to look that up. Find out if I can find a V.M. Bain. I don't think it's very new, just based on the engraving. Sorry, it's not focusing well there. But yeah, first piece of the silver for today, and it's old jewelry, so I like that. Cool. That'll go into the box, and let's get back to it. Stick in this area a little while. Just gonna do the wrap up here for today. Find of the day was that bracelet. I did find the other piece of the chain there. I don't know if I broke it or if it was broken on the ground. It could have been why it fell off the wrist. I think that belonged to a child. The initials are V.M. Bain. I think it might have been like an ID tag or something similar. I did a search of the Bain family in the area, and they moved in the 1930s-ish. And there's still some there, so I may have to see if I can track down one of the family and see if they know who V.M. Bain is and if they need their bracelet back. Got 4 coppers. The oldest one was that King Edward, 1908. Was happy with that. Was not expecting that, but yeah, pretty cool. 1908 King Edward. Got a 1942 New Zealand halfpenny. That rang up really high. 1952 1 penny. That's got King George on it. And then I've got a I forget the date on this. 1961 Queen Elizabeth penny. $3.20 in spendable change. A whole pile of coins that I can't spend. And then this really cool fishing lure, which I didn't show earlier. But it's New Zealand made. I looked up the company. They're still in business. They're in the North Island. So yeah, Kilwell, New Zealand. Anyway, had a lot of fun. Learned some stuff. That Queen's chain along the river is something I may need to keep in the back of my head when I'm out. And hopefully I can track down the family of Mr. and Miss Bain here. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted on the next hunt.